Good morning. It's time for the morning rush on this Friday. Made it to the end of the work week.
We have made it.
It's such a good feeling.
It is, and it's been a rainy week, all week long.
I mean, even my dogs are getting stir crazy. Like they just want to go outside and play, but they don't like the rain, so they're just like cabin fever. Yeah. All right, so this is an interesting little fact check here. Across the nation, there's $20 billion in unclaimed money, so that are in bank accounts, uncashed checks, and refunds. And I've heard of this, like there's, people like have like bank accounts that they might have opened and then just forgot about it. But it's $20 billion worth just sitting out there unclaimed.
I'll take some of that.
I know, exactly.
I've also heard that lottery winnings, people don't claim them and they just sit there.
Just sit there.
How can you buy a lottery ticket and not check it just to make sure?
Yeah, it's the first thing I do.
Yeah.
Even if I know that I didn't win, I still check it just to see if I won something. But I mean, it is,
Pay attention, people.
Well, and the worst is when you hear those stories, and then the lottery ticket expires, like the people didn't get there in time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Isn't that the worst? But they give you like a year.
They give you a year.
I think after a year, you should have claimed it by that point.
Yeah, it's frightening.
Anyway.
And if you think about scary and sad, think about
That'd be the worst.
That would be the worst. I wouldn't want to know. I just like, don't ever tell me.
Just don't tell me.
God, don't tell me. Okay. Look at this. So this is a beach house in the Outer Banks, and I mean, it's just like bobbing in the surf there.
Yeah.
There were no injuries reported, but this is the before and after as it's happening.
So obviously these houses weren't built over the water.
No.
The water has moved in over the years.
Yeah.
And this is a result of that. And luckily, I guess everyone hopefully was out of the house by that point.
Yeah. And I mean, does insurance cover that?
I don't know.
Everything's gone.
Yeah.
And then, the land in which your property was on at one time, I mean, it's essentially
gone.
part of the ocean now.
Yeah.
So it's just the reality of our coastlines.
Yeah, building so close to the water.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, but some dramatic video there for sure. Okay, take a look at this. This is an octopus. I find them fascinating, but there's some video of them hunting and actually punching fish. Did you just see that?
Yeah.
What? And then punches? I mean, look at that.
Wow.
I had no idea that they hunt. And do you see how fast?
Get out of my way.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's pretty cool to see.
Yeah. So anyway, just something kind of fun to see.
Something fun on our Friday.
Friday, yes.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Let's take a look at our local headlines this morning. Chase's Cure will be hosting its annual Sickle Cell Awareness Blood Drive this Saturday. The organization's founder says Chase is her sickle cell warrior and helped her see the importance of blood donations. People with sickle cell trait and disease. She has now seen the challenges of finding blood matches for people with the trait and the disease, and she hosts the annual blood drive to make sure Chase and kids like him get what they need. The blood drive will be held at Trevilian's Elementary School from 9 to 2 on Saturday. All right, well, heavy rain overnight Wednesday into Thursday washed out a temporary bridge the Batesville community built for a family separated by the main road, and this permanent bridge was washed out by Hurricane Debbie back in August. Now the family is once again stuck at their home. Water has also, as you can see, has been rising over the banks of the Rivanna and Hardware rivers. And the Virginia Department of Transportation yesterday held a statewide meeting to make sure that all of its resources were ready for Helene's arrival. The agency advises people to avoid the roads if they can during the worst of the storm, and VDOT reminds people to avoid trees tangled in power lines and to always remember to turn around and don't drown. Some good advice there. So, David, when can we expect the heaviest of this rain to move in?
We'll say it'll be this afternoon into tonight, and we already have flood watches in effect for a large portion of the area. Wind advisory for the Shenandoah Valley, the Blue Ridge Mountains. We'll be dealing with gusty wind. Unfortunately, with all the rain we've picked up, more rain today. There'll be the possibility of more flooding as well as maybe more downed trees. Thunderstorms that may spark even an isolated quick spin-up tornado today. That's why we've issued a first alert weather day. Temperatures today will get up to about 75. And then by tomorrow, we start to dry out finally, a quick dry out. We'll see some morning fog, followed by some clearing. We'll get up to 80 tomorrow. That's going to talk about cabin fever. That's going to be a great day tomorrow. And then additional rain showers back in our forecast Sunday, Monday into Tuesday. We finally come out of this pattern by next Wednesday with sunshine, and look for more sunshine Thursday. 74 will be our high, and that should take us into next weekend. So brighter days ahead. Just have to get through today. If you're going to be out traveling, take it slow and easy. Give yourself some extra time. Of course, we'll be here throughout the day updating the situation.
Yeah, it'll be great to see that sunshine again.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be great.
Yeah, make
Can't
sure you have some outdoor plans tomorrow.
Yes.
All right, thank you,
Yeah.
David. We'll see you again, of course, on the News at Noon, tracking the latest on this storm's track. Here's a look at traffic. This is US 29 at Rio Road in Albemarle County. So far, things are moving smoothly this morning, but make sure you are avoiding the roads if you can later today as the heaviest of these rains move into the area. You can always find the latest, of course, on 29news.com and the 29 News weather and news app. Have a great morning.